You will learn about the Watchers 200 that made an oath during time. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, where stars shimmer like diamonds scattered across a velvet sky, long before the dawn of man, before the first breath of life stirred the primordial soup, there existed beings of immense power and knowledge, the Watchers. These ethereal entities, bathed in radiant light, held scrolls inscribed with the secrets of the universe. Tasked with a sacred duty by the highest celestial authority, they were the guardians of heaven, the sentinels of creation. Their wings, vast and majestic, symbolized their divine mandate. Their purpose was clear: to observe and protect the nascent earth and its inhabitants. They were the silent sentinels, ever watchful, ever vigilant. They were to ensure the cosmic balance, to guide humanity towards enlightenment, and to uphold the divine order. Their guidance was subtle, like a gentle breeze steering a ship towards its destined harbor. These celestial beings, often described as angels or divine emissaries, possessed wisdom beyond human comprehension. Their grace was unmatched, their presence awe-inspiring. Their knowledge encompassed the secrets of the universe, the intricacies of nature, and the mysteries of the heavens. They held the keys to understanding the very fabric of reality. They were privy to the divine plan, entrusted with safeguarding the sanctity of creation. In their celestial councils, they discussed the grand design, ensuring that every thread of fate was woven with precision. Their presence on earth was subtle, their influence ethereal. They moved like whispers in the wind, their actions unseen but deeply felt. They watched over humanity from afar, their watchful eyes observing the unfolding drama of human existence. Every joy, every sorrow, every triumph, and every failure was noted by these celestial observers. Their mission was one of guidance, not interference. They were the unseen hands that gently nudged humanity towards its destiny. They were to nudge humanity towards a path of righteousness, to inspire them with whispers of wisdom carried on the celestial winds. Their words, though silent, resonated deeply within the hearts of men. Yet even in the celestial realms, the seeds of rebellion can be sown. The purity of their mission was not immune to the shadows that lurked at the edges of creation. The Watchers, despite their divine origins, were not immune to the temptations that lurked in the shadows of creation. The beauty of the world they were tasked to protect became a source of their own downfall, and so began their descent into a forbidden love affair with the daughters of men, a transgression that would have profound consequences for both heaven and earth. This act of defiance, born out of love and desire, set in motion a chain of events that would forever alter the course of human history and the celestial order. The Watchers, once revered as the guardians of creation, now faced judgment in the heavenly courts. Their actions, driven by passion and curiosity, were seen as a betrayal of their divine mandate. The consequences of their actions rippled through the fabric of reality, causing chaos and upheaval on earth. The delicate balance they were meant to maintain was now in jeopardy. Humanity, now armed with the forbidden knowledge imparted by the Watchers, struggled to wield this newfound power responsibly. The line between good and evil blurred, and the path to enlightenment became fraught with peril. The Watchers, in their moments of contemplation, sought redemption for their transgressions. They yearned to restore the balance they had disrupted, to once again fulfill their divine purpose. There was no forgiveness found for these rebels. As the dawn of a new era approached, the Watchers remained ever vigilant, their eyes fixed on the horizon. They continued to watch over humanity, hoping that one day the balance would be restored and the divine order would once again reign supreme. But their chose created such havoc. The story of the Watchers takes a dramatic turn with the emergence of Samyaza, a powerful and charismatic leader among their ranks. Samyaza, whose very presence commanded respect and awe, was not just any angel. He was a figure of immense influence, and his actions would forever alter the course of celestial and earthly history. Driven by a potent mix of curiosity, pride, and perhaps a touch of envy for the burgeoning human world, Samyaza began to question their passive role as mere observers. The human world, with its vibrant life and endless possibilities, seemed far more appealing than the static existence of the Watchers. Samyaza's curiosity was not just idle. It was a burning desire to experience and understand the human condition firsthand. He saw the beauty of human women and desired their companionship. a transgression forbidden by the divine laws governing their interaction with humankind. This forbidden desire was not just a fleeting thought, it consumed him, driving him to the brink of rebellion. The allure of human beauty and the promise of earthly pleasures were too strong to resist. His desires spread like wildfire among his brethren, igniting a rebellion that would shatter the celestial harmony. The Watchers, once united in their divine purpose, found themselves divided by their newfound desires. Samyaza's charisma and persuasive words convinced many that their passive existence was a waste of their potential. 200 Watchers, swayed by Samyaza's seductive promises and driven by their own desires, made the fateful decision to descend to Earth. This was not a decision made lightly, it was a collective choice born out of a deep yearning for something more. The Watchers, who had once looked down upon the Earth with detachment, now saw it as a land of opportunity and adventure. They abandoned their heavenly posts, forsaking their divine mandate for the allure of forbidden love and earthly pleasures. The heavenly realm, once their home and sanctuary, now seemed like a prison. The Watchers longed for the freedom to explore, to love and to live as they pleased. Landing atop Mount Hermon, a place shrouded in ancient myths and legends, they swore a binding oath, a pact of secrecy and mutual support. This oath was more than just words. It was a solemn promise to stand by each other, no matter the consequences. Mount Hermon, with its mystical aura, became the birthplace of their rebellion. This descent from the celestial realm to the earthly plane marked a profound turning point in the Watchers' story. It was a moment of transformation where celestial beings became earthly entities bound by the same desires and weaknesses as humans. The transition was not just physical, it was a shift in their very essence. It was a fall from grace, a betrayal of their sacred duty, and a transgression that would have far-reaching consequences. The Watchers, once revered as guardians of the divine order, now found themselves as outcasts, struggling to find their place in the human world. Their actions would ripple through time, affecting both the celestial and earthly realms. The celestial guardians, once symbols of divine order, had succumbed to the very temptations they were meant to resist. Their fall was a stark reminder of the fragility of even the most divine beings. The Watchers' story serves as a cautionary tale, highlighting the dangers of unchecked desire and the consequences of defying the divine order. Their rebellion was not just a personal failure, it was a cosmic event that would shape the destiny of both angels and humans for generations to come. The Watchers, now bound to Earth by their own desires, began to engage in relationships with human women, taking them as wives and siring offspring. From these forbidden unions were born a race of giants, the Nephilim, whose very existence challenged the natural order. These were no ordinary beings, they possessed immense size, strength and appetites that dwarfed those of mortal men. 6 toes, and horrible to even look upon, their presence instilled fear and awe in the hearts of humans, for they were a testament to the transgression of divine boundaries, a living embodiment of the Watchers' fall. The Nephilim, fueled by their insatiable appetites, ravaged the land, consuming vast quantities of food and resources. They ate humans. God said enough. Their presence brought about an era of chaos and violence as they preyed upon humans and engaged in wanton destruction. The world, once a place of relative harmony, descended into a state of turmoil and fear. Their existence had a profound impact on the development of human society. They instilled a primal fear of the unknown, a sense of helplessness in the face of overwhelming power. The Nephilim became the stuff of legends, their stories passed down through generations, a reminder of a time when giants walked the earth. Giants did walk the earth. The Watchers, in their desire to win the affections of their human wives and perhaps to ease their guilt, began to share their knowledge with humankind, unveiling secrets that were meant to remain hidden. They taught them the arts of war, the secrets of metallurgy, and the use of weapons, skills that would forever alter the course of human history. They revealed the mysteries of the heavens, imparting knowledge of astronomy, astrology, and the movement of celestial bodies. They taught them the secrets of herbalism, revealing the healing properties of plants and the art of potion making. They shared their knowledge of cosmetics, enchantments, and other arts that were considered forbidden to mortals. This influx of knowledge, while seemingly beneficial, had a corrupting influence on humanity. The arts of war led to increased violence and bloodshed as humans turned their newfound knowledge against each other. The pursuit of forbidden arts led to a decline in morality as ambition and greed took root. The Watchers, in their attempt to impress and appease, had inadvertently unleashed a torrent of chaos upon the world. Their knowledge, intended for the betterment of humanity, had instead fueled their darkest impulses, accelerating their descent into wickedness. The Watchers' teachings were not limited to the physical realm alone. They delved into the spiritual and metaphysical, sharing insights into the nature of the soul, the afterlife, and the unseen forces that govern existence. They introduced rituals and ceremonies that connected humans to these higher planes, but with this knowledge came a price. The rituals, while powerful, often required sacrifices and invoked entities beyond human comprehension. This opened gateways to realms that were best left untouched, bringing forth beings and energies that disrupted the natural order. As humans became more adept at these practices, they began to wield power that was once the domain of the divine. This newfound power bred arrogance and a sense of invincibility. Leaders and kings sought to harness these secrets to expand their dominions, leading to wars not just of men but of sorcery and supernatural might. The very fabric of reality seemed to tremble under the weight of these conflicts, as the boundaries between the mortal and the divine blurred. The Watchers, witnessing the chaos they had sown, were filled with regret. Their intentions, though initially noble, had spiraled out of control. They had hoped to elevate humanity, to bring them closer to the divine, but instead they had accelerated their fall from grace. The world was now a place of turmoil, where the line between good and evil was increasingly difficult to discern. The Watchers' gifts had become a double-edged sword, bringing both enlightenment and destruction. In the end, the legacy of the Watchers was a cautionary tale. It served as a reminder of the dangers of forbidden knowledge and the unintended consequences of tampering with the natural order. Their story is a testament to the complexity of wisdom and the fine line between enlightenment and corruption. As humanity grappled with the aftermath, the lessons of the Watchers echoed through the ages, a somber reminder of the price of hubris and the delicate balance of the cosmos. Once unveiled, the secrets of heaven and earth could never be fully contained again. They had become part of the human experience, shaping the destiny of civilizations and the course of history. The Watchers' influence, though fraught with peril, had irrevocably intertwined with the fate of humanity, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of time. Leaving their first estate, Greek archer, is more often translated as principality. For example, Ephesians 3:10, 6:12. A particular segment of the devil's angels not only followed Satan in his primeval rebellion against God, but also attempted to corrupt all mankind by taking physical possession of the daughters of men to produce giants in the earth in those days. See Genesis 6:1-4, also Job 4:18, 2 Peter 2:4. They left their habitation in heaven and have been confined in the lowest and darkest compartment of Hades, awaiting the final judgment. Satan still has a great host of fallen angels, or demons, under his direction, Ephesians 6:12, Revelation 12:3-9, and these also will ultimately be cast into the lake of fire forever, Matthew 25:41, Revelation 20:10-15. If it were not for the goodness of God, our world would not be inhabitable by man. God, the creator of all, will take care of his. Follow Jesus Christ. Follow Embrace Amazing and learn history of our world. See you in next video. What happens to Satan and his followers?